good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far. Today, for me, it's plant care day, so that means I'm going to be taking care of everybody inside, not outside, of course, because the gardening season is over, but yeah, the guys inside all need care, and I need to check on the tomatoes, see if they have root rot, because it definitely smells like they might. I'm hoping they don't, of course, but it's definitely smelling that they might have some. So besides that, I would also like to hopefully finish working on sewing my gloves because I absolutely need them with how cold it is. But yeah, that's what I'm planning on doing today. But right now, I just want to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far, and I'll see you in a little bit. I'm gonna get started taking care of my plants now, but I wanted to show you a quick before. The basil is still doing amazingly well. It's not wilted, which is honestly very surprising, and the color looks amazing too. So yeah, I think it might be okay, at least for a little while longer. I'm still hoping it will grow roots, and if it does, I will put it into the container here with the tomato plant, so that way it will have filtered water and food throughout the winter. And this little one, I'm gonna see if it has root rot or not. Hopefully it doesn't, but if it does, hopefully it's not much, so that way I can just trim that off. And then these two little ones are doing well as well. This is Broken Branch over here. He doesn't have any tomatoes. That's the one in the water. But yeah, Broken Branch is doing much better. And then this is the one that I more recently propagated, and it seems to be recovering quite a bit. So yay! They don't need anything because I just gave them water. And then this little one is the orb plant, but I forget what its true name is, but I know that's in the name. It's had quite a bit of, like, the edges of the leaves have been turning brown, and I couldn't figure out why. It has anything to do with it's not getting enough humidity, to not enough water, too much water. These little guys apparently are very, very picky and vocal with what they need and what they don't like. So I just need to figure the little one out a little bit, but I did trim the leaf to remove the brown that was on it because it seemed like it was doing more harm. And it seems to have stopped like the spreading of the brown, whatever stuff it is, whatever caused that. So I think that that definitely helped, thankfully, but the leaves are trimmed a little bit. I'm going to trim this piece off as well, so that way it can stop like spreading this stuff and it can just heal without that being there. But that's all that this little one needs. And then over here, and by the way, no, I don't know why my voice is kind of not functioning fully today. It's very interesting. This little one is the first petunia that I put into soil. We don't need to do anything there. This one is the second one, and she's also very good. And then the little one back there, I don't need to do anything either. So these little ones don't need any care at all today, not even any water. This one I need to remove a couple of leaves that have wilted and trim them quite a bit because we're a little bit tall, and I want them to focus on growing some more of the new flowers lower down on the stems. So yeah, I'm just gonna trim this flower off, and maybe the orange one back there too. I'm not sure yet, I haven't decided. And Laura needs some water, but besides that, yeah, that's pretty much everything that needs to be done today. It's very easy. And I'm not gonna show you the tomatoes just in case they have a lot of root rot and it might be a little bit gross. I'll let you know though if they do. Hopefully not, but I'm thinking that's where the smell is coming from, unfortunately. Yeah, I don't think it's gonna take long to get everyone cared for today. Okay, yes, this was definitely the issue where the smell was coming from. It smells so bad now that I took it out of the water, but I cut off all of the root rot, and this tray underneath it was really, really just like mildewy and really gross. So all that is cleaned off now, and I think it's going to be much happier now. So yeah, this was definitely necessary today. But yes, this was the issue, and I'm glad that I did not show you the roots because they were pretty much completely just mush. It was really gross, but now they should be happier again. I just need to fill up their container now that it's all cleaned out again with fresh water and then put them back in. It's amazing how much can happen like within a week for plants, how much can change. But yeah, that was gross. The sun has now set, and no, I have not been taking care of my plants the entire day. I'll tell you more about what I did during the day here in a second when I get started knitting, but I almost forgot forgot to trim the zinnia, so now the little one is trimmed and hopefully they can start growing some more flowers. It looks like we might have another one starting here, and I don't know what that color will be because that's a separate plant, but so I'm very curious about that. But yeah, I trimmed the little one down quite a bit. I decided to take the orange flower and the yellow one off, and I'm gonna put these in water with the petunias so that way I have them all together. But I need to remove quite a few of these leaves. These are the petunia flowers, by the way, that I trimmed last week that have just been on the shelf in the background of the video for the past week, but now they have a couple of zinnias in there with them. But I'm gonna put these guys back now and then I will get started knitting, I promise. I have already started knitting the blanket, and no, I did not forget to hit the record button. I just decided to knit a little bit of the, well, most of the first row before I got started talking because I haven't knit the second row with you in a really long time, so I figured I would do that today. And since we didn't need to change the yarn color, I figured today was a good day for that. But for what I ended up doing today, I didn't video it for obvious reasons, but Dad and I started putting up the decorations for Christmas on the house, and it looks really, really pretty. I'm sorry I can't show you, but yeah, it looks really, really pretty. It's just like a classic Christmas out there now. We don't have all the decorations up yet. We just did a little bit. We were planning on honestly just taking it out of the attic and that would be it. But we ended up, because it went so smoothly and easily, we ended up getting started putting the decorations up, and it looks really pretty, and it did take quite a while. So that's what I ended up doing today, and good job, Father, with all of that work, because moving the ladders and everything, it's a lot. Yeah, good job doing that. It's yeah, it's a lot. All I do is stand there and hold on to the string of lights to make sure that they don't fall, so I don't really do that much, it doesn't feel like, compared to what you do. But obviously because of that, I didn't really have a chance to do much else. I took care of my plants and that was it. I was outside for the rest of the day. We decided to put up some of the decorations, honestly, because it wasn't super cold outside and windy. It was still cold, but obviously because we're still using the green, but it wasn't like windy, so that was good, and it wasn't raining or anything too, so we decided to take advantage of the good weather today. But I also did not get a chance to work on my gloves at all today. I haven't even played Animal Crossing or anything today because I just haven't had time. So yeah, it's been kind of an extremely busy day. Oh, I did finish April in the journal, so I did do that, so that's very exciting. And having the tomato plant all freshened up, and I know that's where the root rot is coming from, that is very good. I cut all of those roots off and now it just has the healthy ones. It does happen fairly often when they live in water, so it's nothing that I wasn't, you know, I didn't, what's the right word? It wasn't unexpected, is that right? I don't know, that doesn't sound right, but that might be right, but you hopefully know what I mean. But yeah, I expected to find it in there, unfortunately, because it has happened fairly often with plants that live in water, but I just cut off all of those rotted roots, and now it can just focus on growing healthy ones again, and it still had a ton of healthy ones, so that's why I'm just like, I didn't need to put it in soil. It's still okay in water. It just needed to get rid of those bad roots, and also all the mildew that was growing underneath it was really gross. It just needed a really thorough cleaning today. But besides that, yeah, all the plants were very easy to care for. I didn't really need to trim anybody except for the zinnias, amazingly enough. Same with the watering too. Most everyone was okay. I did make the plant food because this week is plant food week, so next time they need water, we'll be getting food, but they didn't need any today. I also wanted to roll the other ball of the orange yarn, you know, out of the package, take it out of this and roll it. So currently the little ball of yarn is still in the little tiny bucket, which I'm enjoying way too much, but I do need to add the other yarn to that. All right, just a couple more stitches. Oh, and by the way, I still don't know what's going on with my voice. I honestly think it's just because the air is super dry and like there's no humidity, so my voice isn't enjoying that, because I'm not having a sore throat or anything, and I don't have any allergies at the moment that I'm aware of, like from the leaves or the trees or anything. It's just my voice sounds a little bit funny. I don't know if you can hear it either, but it does to me. But I am all done knitting for today, and this is what it looks like up close with the new row of green. And let me take off some of this extra yarn fuzz stuff because it's very annoying. The green does have less on it than the orange does, so I'm grateful for that, but it's still annoying. But this is what all of it looks like for the entire year. I seriously can't believe we only have like a month and a half left and then it's finished with the colors. Still have to do the border, but with the colors, we only have a month and a half left. I can't believe that we're that close to finishing it, but that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it. More importantly though, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you do. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you have a good day, and as for tomorrow, I want to work on those gloves. Hopefully I'll have a chance to do that and not get distracted by a bunch of other things. You never know what I get up to during the day, so we will figure it out tomorrow. But yeah, again, as for today, thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Bye! I'll see you later.